Good night, Professor and fellow students. My name is Maria Carolina Jaramillo, and the subject I choose for my commemorative speech is my grandmother. So to begin with, I choose a concept or word that is strong, which is defined by the Merriam-Webster as having great physical power or having moral or intellectual power. But to me, be strong is what a mother is. Mothers are the definition of strong, not only because they're women and we all know the humiliation that women endure since past times, just like a briefly reminder that our grandmothers did not enjoy of the rights women have today, but also because they do everything for their children. They are caring, they are loving, and they give their lives regardless of their conditions. So when you're raising a child, you have to be strong mentally and physically. And I never raised one, but I was one. And I remember how much my grandmother tried with me, my brother, and her 3 previous sons. And all of this with the difficulties of her advanced arthritis that make her feel pain at every movement she made. So how strong my grandma was to deal with this little girl when she's supposed to be resting. But that's what makes strong a mother. Their love toward us is their mother. So she passed away on September 4 of 2018, and it's very ironic because next day is the birthday of my granddad, her husband, and they've been together for 60 years. And there are another definition of the word strong. How strong was their bond? Because their marriage lasts a whole life, and you learn from that. It's a whole new meaning for I'm going to be there in the wealth, in the illness, and it's a great picture for today's generation because that's what the cute love story used to be. And nowadays, we don't see that very often because people just give up on other people, which take me to another point, and is that every human has its strongest bond with their mother. So, since before she left us, my grandmother had the gift of embroidery, and she made us some beautiful embroideries by hand, despite the fact that arthritis had already degenerated her bones so much, and she could hardly grasp things. She handled to manage the needle and the thread with ease and grace, and because she was really gifted, she made beautiful gifts for all my family that today we keep in our houses, like this Virgin Mary she made for me before she passed away. And despite the fact that today I can only commemorate her through this speech, I'm very thankful, grandmother, because you never give up. While your body did, you were mentally strong to sit on your wheelchair outside in the nature because life was beautiful. You were strong enough to raise strength and wake me up after I sneezed the alarm so I will never be late on school. You were strong enough to teach me and everyone that knew you that even with a disability, life can be meaningful. And if this speech reached to you, please stay strong and enjoy your good health because as my grandmother said, you have to value more what it means to have a good health and you have to value that you are here today. Thank you very much for listening.